What up, tubers? John Wick Sniping here. Just coming out. Want to do an alert on a stock. Not financial advice, but worth taking a look. I get it. Everybody wants to hear about AMC, even though it goes absolutely nowhere. And that's what everybody really wants to view. So that's why I'm not on YouTube as much, because there ain't anything to talk about there. Okay, you've got everybody now has turned into a legal expert, coming off of being financial experts. Now they're legal experts. I ain't got time to waste with that anymore. Not to mention, if it ever does run up, it's very simple. Jump in, catch the ride up. You don't have to hold and watch your money dissolve week by week, and you get a little 5% back up, and you get happy with a 10% back down. You get sad, and you got to go back on YouTube and listen for some more stories from the pumpers. At least some of the other guys, they're so soured already. They might have shares, but they're so soured at the company, the CEO, that at least they're giving it to you straight from that angle. There's still a few other guys that are still hopium pumping. Who cares, right? Let's get down to the meat and potatoes here. Mgih. Details on that. Do your own DD. I'm not a financial expert, but it's a stock that I'm taking a shot at. I have about 1,100 shares, a little over 1,100 shares. Average is about 220. I'm down just a little tad right now, but take a look at it. It's one of the IPO plays that came out early April. Never had its rip. Its float size is 1.25 million. You've got the cost to borrow right now is up over 400% per Webull. Per Fintel, it's up over like 350%. Apparently, at the time of this recording, there are no shares to borrow per Fintel. I don't really trust that information, but the fact that it's a small float, the cost to borrow is extremely high, and you have apparently no shares to borrow, just seems to me like it is coiled up and ready to explode at some point. Obviously, we're at the end of the week. I don't foresee it doing anything tonight, but it is trading under $2, so you might be able to grab shares under $2. I think the low on it is like $1.60, $1.50, $1.70, something like that. But it has the potential to really spike violently if it has an upwards movement. It did so today. I think it reached 378 was the high per Webull, and is far down as $2 already. So that's almost 100% move right there. So clearly you have to know how to time it right, do your charting, do your DD. But I have a feeling this has potential to have a real big run up. Maybe next week, maybe in a couple weeks. It's just been sitting around. It hasn't really had its full potential ride up. I think it IPO'd at $4 and just never really took off. And I'm just sitting and waiting. It's a Chinese stock, so whenever they like to screw around with our stock market and pump up their companies, I'll be waiting, and hopefully, I get 100 to 300% run up. I'm taking a small shot. I got a couple $1,000 invested. No big deal. But that's the alert that I want to give you. Something other than AMC. You've got plenty of content out there if you want to check that out and find out what the big mystery is and what the judge is going to do and what she's about and blah 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 blah. Mgih. Take a look. You might be able to make some money. You're definitely going to be catching it right now at rock bottom. That's it, folks. John Wick Sniping is out. Thanks for watching.